Okay, part two of spiritual attack. How do you know when it's coming in and what do you do about it? If you have not seen part one, go back and watch part one before watching this. Okay, so I mentioned the Book of Light or the Book of Law. Now, the Book of Light and the Book of Law is sort of like a spiritual text. It's a spiritual book, and it holds all of the laws and the universal laws. When an entity comes towards you and they see that you have this book, they see you have knowledge of this book, it's sort of like knowing your rights in the court of law, right? Say you get pulled over, you don't know your rights, you can get taken advantage of. But if you know your rights, then they can't really do anything about it. So that's sort of how this works. How do you call it forward and how do you use it? Basically say, I call forth the Book of Light, or I call forth the Book of Law now. And envision a beautiful book filled with light opening up in your hands. And then say, okay, please turn to the page of whatever it is to counterspell whatever it is that was just sent to me. And watch the book turned to that page. Then watch light coming out of the book, filling and illuminating your body and your auric field, completely dissolving any and all things. And then when it's done, say, and so it is. And it's as simple as that. This works so well, it is not even funny. So if you ever need to, call forth the Book of Light. And that is a powerful aid. Another thing you can do is tuning forks. My guides have showed me this countless times, where they'll actually show me a vision of a tuning fork and I'll be like, oh shit, that's right. If you wake up and you tune your chakras daily, that helps tremendously because you're clearing your energetic centers. And that's how they cord in, or a lot of the times they'll attack the heart chakra. But I have some here. Let me grab some real quick. Okay. They come in different, you can get weighted like this. And they come with like different, this is 395, or no, 398. They come in different kind of frequencies. And you can get a rubber mallet and strike it, or you can use one of these and strike it. And these ones are good for putting on your physical body, right? This one's for your sacral chakra, it's orange. I have them for all the chakras. And I do it in threes, like what I'll do, and then there's this one, right? This one is for, like, in front of each chakra, or in front of something that needs to be healed. And these sort of work, they basically send a tone to your body, and your body can send back information. And basically it acts as like a biofeedback where your body can check itself and check where it's at. It's like a dipstick check for your body, in addition to the healing frequencies. But when your body knows what's wrong with it, it can self-correct, right? So this is really good for healing as well. But this is for like off the body, in front of you, right? And then the weighted ones with these little things are for on the body. And I'll do it like you can feel it healing. You can feel the vibration. And you can just feel it working. So these are very powerful. Go through and do all your chakras. I will do one swipe with this, and then 3 with this. And I just wait until the vibration stops, till it resolves itself, and you feel that peace. Then you move on to the next one. So maintenance on your chakras is a huge way to deal with that. Also, exercising, eating healthy, staying away from addictions. Addictions and obsessions basically are a way for them to cord into your chakra system. So the more you cut those loose, the more you seal up your auric field. Say you have this auric field, right? Something in the etheric realm can scan that auric field. They can see where the weak spots are. They can see, oh, they have trauma in this area. Oh, they have trauma in that area. I'm going to poke right there. That's how it's always right where it gets you, right where it's like the one thing that would piss you off. That's why, right? So the more we do the inner child work, the shadow work, healing, we seal up our energetic field, we live ourselves less susceptible. The more we learn how to transmute energy through non-resistance, through just observing, right? That helps. If you're able to just be like, okay, this has nothing to do with me. It's not even logically making sense. I'm just going to sit back and watch and be like, wow, that's some shit right there. You know what I mean? Like, weather the storm in that way. But you can also do things like, so maintenance, right? Processed foods are huge. Alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, any kind of addiction or obsession, even if it's to a person, your phone, all of those things can really help tremendously to make it so that you are stronger. So another thing is in the moment, right? Say you're just feeling funky, getting up and exercising is a good way to do it. Or dance, movement is a really good way. Raising your vibration, music, putting on positive music, putting on healing music, anything to break up that dense energy. The more you raise your vibration, the more anything of low vibration gets pushed outside of your auric field. So raise your vibration. Get up and force yourself to do a task that you really didn't want to do, but after you're done doing it, you feel really good and fulfilled about it. That will raise your vibration. Running, walking, movement, all of those good things. But I think I covered most of the things. I hope that helps. And I'm sending you guys lots and lots of love.